So are you ready to dive into this whole Grok 3 thing?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I've been seeing it everywhere.
It seems like Elon Musk and SAI are going all in on this one.
10 times stronger than Grok 2. That's what they're saying, at least.
And they're even putting it up against Google.
Yeah, that's a pretty bold move.
We've got a ton of info on Grok 3 here from all sorts of sources.
Articles, videos, forum posts, the whole 9 yards.
So we're going to try to figure out, is Grok 3 the real deal, or is it just hype?
Right, because there's always a lot of hype with new AI stuff.
And then there's this whole thing about a Colossus supercomputer,
I saw that too. Apparently it's got something like 200,000 GPUs.
which is just mind-blowing.
Like, how much power do you even need for this thing?
It makes you wonder what they're planning for the future.
Seriously. So where do we even start with all this?
Well, let's talk about what makes Grok 3 different.
Okay, yeah, I've been reading a lot about how it's constantly learning.
Yeah, some sources were saying it could be noticeably different from day to day.
Imagine that waking up to a smarter AI every morning.
It's kind of scary, but also pretty cool.
Definitely makes you think about where all this is heading.
All right, let's get into some of Grok 3's key features.
Sounds good.
One that keeps popping up is this deep search.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the Google killer.
So how is it different from just using Google?
Well, it's like this Google searches the entire internet, right?
Yeah.
But Grok 3 does that, plus it also taps into all the data on X.
You mean the platform formerly known as Twitter?
Exactly. So you get way more information, and it's all real time.
So it's like Google on steroids, basically.
That's one way to put it.
Okay, so what about think mode? I keep seeing that phrase everywhere.
Oh, that's the really interesting one.
They're saying it can solve super complex problems.
Like PhD level stuff. It's kind of freaky.
So is it worth paying extra for Super Grok to get unlimited access?
That's the million-dollar question.
What do you think?
I mean, if you're someone who needs answers to tough questions,
Like in science or coding?
yeah, then it could be a game changer.
You also get priority access to new features?
Right, like voice mode, which is still in development, but
Imagine just talking to Grok 3 and getting spoken answers back.
that would be wild.
Okay, we've talked about Grok 3 itself,
Right.
but how does it stack up against other AIs like ChatGPT or Perplexity?
That's a good question because it's easy to get caught up in the hype.
Yeah, we need to see how it actually performs.
So ChatGPT is still considered the leader for coding,
Okay.
and it's really good at deep dives into a topic.
One article I read used ChatGPT to write like a 4,700-word piece.
Wow, that's impressive.
But then Perplexity is supposed to be amazing for getting the latest info.
yeah, even though its reports might not be as detailed.
So Grok 3 is fast, ChatGPT is deep, and Perplexity is current.
That's a good way to sum it up.
How do I know which one's right for me?
Well, it depends on what you need it for.
Okay.
If you're super active on X and need quick answers or summaries.
Grok 3's connection to X makes it a no-brainer, right?
Pretty much, but if you need reliable sources and deep dives,
ChatGPT might be the better choice.
right? And it's worth noting Grok 3 can also create really good images.
Oh yeah, that's something ChatGPT struggles with.
Definitely. So it really depends on what you're looking for.
Now what about SEO? How does Grok 3 play into all that?
That's where things get interesting.
Because your conversations and the content it creates.
Can actually be found by Google.
So imagine your Grok-powered articles ranking on the first page.
That could be huge for businesses and personal brands.
So it's not just an AI, it's a whole content ecosystem.
Yeah, it's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
If you're finding this helpful, don't forget to like and share this.
Yeah, spread the word.
We're just getting started with this Grok 3 deep dive.
There's a lot more to unpack.
But for now, let's take a quick break and we'll be back in a minute.
Have you ever thought about how AI could simplify your life or take your business to the next level? If you're serious about making AI work for you, just drop me a message on Instagram, Tech Time with AI. I'll help you adapt AI strategies that fit perfectly with your goals.
I mean, it's just incredible to think about how much is changing right now.
I know, it's like every day there's a new headline about AI doing something crazy.
It's easy to forget that we're still in the early stages of this.
Like, where does it even go from here?
Right, it's like we're seeing a toddler take its first steps.
And Grok 3 is the toddler.
Exactly, it's already doing amazing things, but
There's so much more to come.
exactly, the potential is just mind-boggling.
Okay, so let's bring it back down to earth for a sec.
Sure.
How could Grok 3 actually be used in different fields?
Well, one area where it could have a huge impact is coding.
How so?
It can already write functioning code and even create simple games.
Really?
Yeah. Imagine a world where anyone can build an app or a game.
That would be a game changer.
It would completely democratize software development.
And businesses could save a ton of money.
Exactly, because they wouldn't need to hire as many developers.
And you remember that enterprise ATL we talked about earlier?
Oh, yeah.
That opens up even more possibilities.
Right. Companies could use Grok 3 to build custom applications.
Wow, so coding is one area. What else?
Well, another obvious one is research and finding information.
Because of its deep search capabilities.
Exactly. Combine that with its access to real-time data from X.
It's like a superpowered research assistant.
Pretty much, and some articles are even saying it could replace Google.
Really? Do you think that's possible?
It's unlikely to happen overnight,
Grok 3 could become a serious contender.
especially for certain types of searches.
Like what?
Like if you need a clear, up-to-date answer to a complex question.
Instead of sifting through pages of Google results.
Exactly, and then there are the implications for SEO.
Right, because if Grok 3 conversations are being indexed by Google,
It changes everything for content creators and marketers.
it's not just about keywords anymore.
Right, now it's about creating content that sparks conversations on Grok 3.
Because those conversations could end up on Google.
It's a whole new way to think about SEO.
So we've got coding research, SEO. What other industries could be affected?
Customer service is a big one.
Customer service. How so?
Imagine AI-powered chatbots that are so advanced they sound human.
That's what they're working on with voice mode.
Exactly, so no more waiting on hold forever.
Or listening to terrible elevator music.
The potential for personalized and efficient customer service is huge.
I can definitely see that. What about other applications for businesses?
Well, the possibilities are pretty much endless.
Like what?
Articles mention things like fraud detection data analysis.
Even medical diagnostics?
Right. Imagine AI analyzing your finances to prevent fraud.
Or helping doctors make diagnoses.
It's both exciting and a little bit scary.
Yeah, we're giving AI a lot of power here.
We are, and that's why it's so important to think about the ethical implications.
Absolutely. We need to make sure AI is used responsibly. So we've talked about how Grok 3 could affect different industries.
Right.
But what about us as individuals?
Well, one of the biggest concerns is job displacement.
The robots are coming for our jobs.
It's a valid concern, but it's not quite that simple.
How so?
AI is already automating some tasks.
But it's also creating new opportunities.
Exactly. The key is to adapt to these changes.
So what does that mean practically?
Lifelong learning is more important than ever.
So we're all going to be students forever.
In a way, yes, we need to keep learning new skills.
To stay ahead of the curve.
It's a challenge, but it's also an exciting time to be alive.
I like that. It's not about fearing the robots.
It's about embracing change and finding ways to use AI to our advantage.
Exactly. And it's about having these conversations.
Right, thinking critically about the implications.
Making sure AI benefits everyone.
I think that's a great point.
This deep dive into Grok 3 has been fascinating.
It really has.
And it's clear that AI is going to have a huge impact on our lives.
There's no doubt about that.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground here, but what does it all mean for our listeners?
That's the big question, right? What can we do to prepare for this AI-powered future?
It feels like it's already here.
It is, in a lot of ways, but it's still early days.
So where do we even begin?
I think the most important thing is to stay curious. Yeah, because this stuff changes so fast.
That's true. What's cutting edge today might be obsolete tomorrow.
Exactly. So keep learning, keep exploring, keep playing around with different AI tools.
It's like we're all back in school trying to keep up with the latest tech.
Pretty much. And don't just read about it, get hands-on.
Try out Grok 3, ChatGPT, Perplexity.
See what works for you, what doesn't work.
The more you experiment, the better prepared you'll be.
And remember, AI is a tool.
It's not here to replace us.
Right. It's here to augment our abilities.
To help us do things better and faster.
We need to be in control, not the other way around.
Okay, so stay curious, stay in control. Any other words of wisdom?
Don't be afraid to experiment. The future is full of possibilities.
And AI is just one piece of the puzzle.
Exactly. It's up to us to figure out how to use it wisely.
Well, I think we've officially reached maximum mind-blown status for today.
I know, right? It's a lot to process.
This whole deep dive into Grok 3 has been fascinating.
It really has. It's clear that AI is going to have a huge impact on our lives.
And it's already happening. We're seeing it unfold in real time.
So let's stay informed, let's stay engaged, and let's keep asking the tough questions.
Absolutely. Because the future is being shaped right now.
And we all have a role to play in shaping it.
Well said. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of Grok 3.
It's been a pleasure.
And if you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that like button and share it with your friends.
Let's keep the conversation going.
Until next time, stay curious and stay ahead of the curve.